Just a quick one, guys, before we get into today's video. We're currently doing £5 off all our Rangers t-shirts. We also have brand new designs, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to rfcclothing.com. Anyway, let's get into today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Rangers have signed player number 5 of the summer transfer window, that being Abdallah Sima from Brighton, Hove and Albion on a season-long loan. Look, this is boiling. This has been boiling in the background for the last sort of couple of days now, and you've all known about the club being in advanced negotiations for the player, but as I said, that is now a done deal. He will sign on a season-long loan, of course, subject to medical. He's expected to be officially unveiled as a Rangers player with a scarf above the head late this week, so Thursday or Friday. So yeah, Rangers have finally replaced Daniel Candeias in that right wing position. Look, I don't know the ins and outs of the deal, actually, to be honest with you. As I said, I think some reports are stating, some journalists are stating that there could be an exclusive buyout option come the end of his loan contract. However, again, that's not gospel. We'll get the finer details as that's officially announced. But his contract does expire in 2025. And as I said, if he does impress at Rangers this season, then of course, Rangers may be able to explore getting him on the cheap, as he'll only have a 1 year left on his deal come the end of the next campaign. So yeah, very, very exciting stuff indeed. Rangers have got signing number 5, that being Abdallah Sima from Brighton, Hove and Albion on a season-long loan. Look, the transfer business isn't going to stop there. Rangers are also looking for more attacking players. Obviously, yesterday we reported to you that the club had submitted a bid for Danilo, who plays for Feyenoord Rotterdam. However, that was sort of instantly rejected by the Dutch champions. It is expected that Rangers will go back to the table with another offer. However, as I said, at the time of recording, it is unknown what the timeline is. But as I said, Rangers will be bringing in a fair few more players. There's no more updates with regards to other signings, your sort of Jose Cifuentes and all the rest of it. Still, things are very quiet on that front. But do be aware, Rangers are making moves in the background, and Sima will not be the last signing of this summer transfer window for Rangers this summer. Now, that's all I've got for you with regards to sort of transfer news. Obviously, the big news there with the Rangers signing Abdallah Sima. However, we are going to be going through a few other bits and pieces with regards to Rangers news. Of course, we've got what told Cantwell and Sutton, a little battle on Twitter yesterday, and we're going to go through the summer sort of the summer state of play with regards to the sort of friendlies and the Champions League key dates and who Rangers can play. As I said, there we can start to see the sort of timeline now, as we are at the end of June and things are starting to pick up very, very quickly. But yes, last night though, first we'll go through that. Of course, yesterday Todd Cantwell and Sutton had a little back and forth on Twitter after Todd Cantwell basically quote tweeted Football Scotland's tweet when they asked their followers who is the best pundit in Scottish football. Todd Cantwell basically quote tweeted it and said definitely not Sutton, where Sutton of course bit and basically replied, and then Todd Cantwell went back and forth again with him. So yeah, it did entertain Rangers fans, I suppose, last night. But as I said, hopefully Todd can win his battles on the pitch next season. I really am a big fan of him, and I was really, really impressed with the second half of the last season when he came in at Rangers. And I really do think he's going to have a standout campaign this year for the Jets. I think I was saying to my brother earlier, we were having a conversation about him, but I think he's probably going to be here for a year, which is a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because if he's here for a year, it means his his season would have been absolutely fantastic. Hopefully wins some trophies with Rangers as well, and gets Rangers a massive, massive transfer fee. However, it's obviously a bad thing because he's a quality player, and I really do like him. I said earlier as well in a recent video, I do think he's becoming a fan's favourite, but as I said, hopefully he can get some medals round around his neck going into next season. Now, going on to, as I said, the state of play for the summer. As I said, we're at the end of June now, and things are starting to... things are going to come around very, very quickly. I think Rangers, there is no official date for the players to return back for pre-season, but should be over the next sort of couple of weeks, because Rangers do have their first friendly, of course, on the 18th of July against Newcastle United, which is also, of course, Alan McGregor's testimonial. The following week, they then host Hamburg on the 22nd of July before going out to Germany to take on Hoffenheim on the 29th of July. So, yeah, that's starting to appear. There's 3 games there already. On the 1st of August, there's going to be an open training session for my Jers members. But I do think something will probably be penciled in before that Newcastle game, usually against like a Partick Thistle, a local team, maybe a Queen's Park, just to get the blood flowing after a rigorous pre-season getting ready for the games. Then obviously after the pre-season friendlies, things will start to pick up with regards to the Champions League, and then as I said, in this part we will discuss some key dates for your diaries. Remember, Rangers are going into the 3rd qualifying round of the competition. The draw will be made on July 24th, where Rangers will find out who they can take on. As things stand, Rangers can face Swiss side Servette, Ukrainian side Dnipro, Greek side Panathinaikos, Austrian side Storm Graz, and a familiar foe from last year, that of course being Union St. Gilles. These ties will be played on the midweek of August 8th, 9th, with a return leg on August 15th. Should Rangers progress, then obviously they'll go into the playoff round and be given £5 million at a bare minimum. Of course, if they do exit this round, they'll go into the Europa League group stage and should be pot 1 for the Europa League campaign, so there won't be a Europa League playoff tie. In the playoff draw, though, that will take place on August 7th. Rangers will find out their opponents should they progress from the 3rd qualifying round, and basically... similar to last year, it'll be the similar sort of opponents. Opponents do get bigger and tougher. It's PSV at the time of recording, Marseille, Serbian side FK TSC Baka, and then other potential opponents will emerge after the completion of the 2nd qualifying round and the 3rd qualifying round. So things will become clearer after the 3rd qualifying round, but we kind of know who Rangers have got. Of course, then if Rangers do get past the playoff round, they will then go into the Champions League group stage, and the draw will be made on the 31st of August, so they'll find out who they're going to be taking on. So as I said, it's getting to that exciting time of the year. I do hope Rangers can navigate to the group stages again. I know people do have a bit of PTSD from last year in the Champions League groups. However, we should be building upon it. We need to match Celtic's finances. We need to get into the Champions League, hopefully finish 3rd, and then go on another Europa League run and get to Dublin for the Europa League final once again. That would be absolutely fantastic. But Rangers fans, that's all I've really got for you today. What do you make of the signing of Abdallah Sima? And do you think Rangers will get to the Champions League group stages this term? Yes or no? Let me know down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Remember, we do have Rangers t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to rfcclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.